Hello, my name is Premodi slash Mortal King, and we are doing Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 4 today. And yes, damn it, doing all these intros are hard. I don't even know how to start this thing. Bruh, starting is the worst. I just want to watch. I like doing my intro stuff, even though I really don't like doing it. That makes no sense, but like, whatever. Okay, I wrote a lot of notes, even though I said last video I don't write notes, but I did it anyway. I messed up again. I'm contradicting myself every step of the way. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing fine. I don't know why I literally just said that. Whenever I watch an episode, my mind is all over the place and I can never like concentrate on one focus and like make it flow. I always talk about it in this direction, then go to that direction. There's too much in my head to think about, so I don't always know what to say after a video. So that's why I talk about what I missed next video, and that's what I'm going to do right now. If I had like an easier show, I don't have to like talk about what I missed because I got everything basically. Okay, let me go over all the notes I have. It's a long list. It's like the page is long. No, I'm joking, it's not that long. It's only like a page. And it's like short. First I'm going to be talking about is the Beast Titan. I noticed that his scream transforms people into titans. I don't know how that works because that's too OP, so I bet there's limitations to it because he could literally just transform anyone he fights into titans. So he could have turned Levi into a titan, but that's if he has the limitations. So he must have some. I did notice that the Beast Titan did that many times during season like 2 and 3. Thought it was weird. How did they all just transform at once? Season 4 gave more insight onto it. They didn't tell us anything. They just made us assume that. So there's a lot of connections here actually, and I think it's pretty dope. I hope they explain it in the future. Oh yeah, I have a theory. It's an observation, and I'm just speculating here. Okay, Annie, that tool she has to like cut herself in dire situations, I bet she learned that from seeing Marcel get eaten. Now whenever she has to, she could transform tied up or something. So she learned to always be prepared like that. When Ymir was about to attack Reiner, Marcel could transformed instead of pushing Reiner out of the way. But like, I guess he's a kid. He's inexperienced and it was a spur of the moment. Okay, this is something I noticed. This has nothing to do with season 4. I just like noticed it that time. You know the time when the Santa Claus Titan ate Eren? Why didn't the Santa Claus get Eren's powers? But then again, I think they explained it way later why. Guess I forgot. I searched it up and I think it had to do with spinal fluid. The Santa Claus Titan who ate Eren didn't get Eren's powers because of spinal fluid, but wasn't eaten because he was swallowed. But then Marcel, he was actually eaten, and that's how Ymir got the spinal fluid. And actually, that was a good connection too. You're confused, this doesn't make sense, and they explain it way later. That's how Attack on Titan does it. That's why I think Attack on Titan is just dope. I'm glad they do that a lot. I keep saying they, but I mean the author. You know what I mean though. I'm glad last episode focused on Reiner's POV and actually showed how episode 1 happened, and I thought that was dope. Because when it happened in episode 1, we all maybe thought it was like a plan that happened and everything went smoothly or something. And it didn't as we thought. Everything was just put together right beforehand and everything was just rushed. And remember the time when we thought the Colossal Titan was probably the final boss that we had to fight? I think it was dope that the Marlians were the focus of the last 3 episodes and how we got their side. So now when they're attacked by Eren's squad or Levi's squad or something, we will feel bad for them. Even though these are supposed to be villains, they're kind of brainwashed. They are going to try to kill the Eldians. The Eldians might try to kill them because they're enemies in the long run too. They're not really the enemies here. They're more like victims. So if the victims have to fight against more victims, which is from Paradise Island, there's no winner from that. So they're both just victims of Marley. Marley is the true enemy here. The author perfectly did that, so we also feel really bad for the other side. And I don't even know who owns Marley at all. Like who leads Marley? Is there even a king? I don't even know if they mentioned that. I also noticed that the Eldians are relying on these powers. If Marlians don't need the Titans anymore, and I feel like the aliens will all be discarded. Titans are not being useful as they were once, and what happened if all the Titans are, what you call it, no more? Can't do anything anymore. Aliens will just be discarded and they'll try to get new weapons or something. Oh yeah, there was a scene that I didn't really catch on to, but there was someone watching Reiner and his warrior candidates in the docks, I think. For a sec, for some reason, I thought it was Peak. But like, when I looked at it, it might have not been her. I don't know. It felt weird. I just rewatched that scene, and now I think it's actually Eren who's watching them. Oh yeah, and Zeke, his parents might not be his because his parents are like dead. Both of them, actually. Well, he must be adopted. Or they're just his grandparents, maybe. Did he say grandma or grandpa? I don't remember if he did say that. I think he did, actually. In episode 3, how did the Titans know where to come? Well, we know that Annie has the power to call Titans, but she's knocked out. So she can't do that. So does Reiner or Boruto have that power too? Or did they just see an opening and just went in? I don't know. I just found that weird. Okay, I don't need to say that. Okay, I'm okay with this. I'm gonna cross this out. I think in episode 2, one of the Marlians said that Zeke said not in this room or something. From replaying it, I think Zeke means that he wants to talk maybe somewhere else so that the Marlians won't eavesdrop on their conversation. I really do think Zeke isn't as loyal as it may have seemed before. Zeke is also keeping a secret from the Marlians. I think it has to maybe do something with his royal blood that he has from Dina Fritz, I think that's her name. Last episode, I think the Colossal Titan looked really good, and I think it was 2D, which is weird because a lot of the Titans were 3D. All the Titans with Titan powers, I mean, not the regular Titans, they were 2D. And I found that weird because the other seasons, only the Colossal Titan was 3D. It probably made him 2D because I think it was mostly a still frame. If it was more moving, you have to animate every single frame. You know how hard that is? They probably had to do 3D. It was a rush production, at least that's what I heard. Okay, I'm confused. Do Titans change on a person's appearance? Because the jaw Titan for both Ymir and Galliard are different. So I think they just change based on who ate the Titan, maybe. But that wouldn't make sense. Galliard has that face mask thingy. He got something while Ymir didn't get anything. And I don't think a pure Titan would have that face mask. So why did Galliard get the face mask and Ymir got nothing and she looks exactly like her regular Titan? Maybe as a pure Titan he had the mask? I doubt it though. Oh well, whatever, it's not a big deal. Okay, there's one more thing I just want to mention. Reiner is a messed up fellow. When he said that he's okay with being Marcel and that Reiner is dead, I think that showed signs of his multiple personality disorder. His personality is totally like in disarray. Part of him is a scout, part of him is a soldier, some of him is a warrior, and some of him might be Reiner. And Marcel, all in one. I feel like he doesn't even know who Reiner is anymore at this point. It's like all over the place. Okay, Eren came last episode. I wouldn't have made that connection if it wasn't because of the trailer. I forgot to say that they actually showed Eren in Titan form in the trailer, which kind of gave it away that he's here, and it would just make sense that the hobo is Eren because they kind of look similar. And other thing that gave me away was his voice was basically the same and his eyes were the same. But then again, I wouldn't have really made that connection. The trailer pointed me towards that direction. Jean was that other dude because in the trailer, he had the long brown hair. And then that also pointed me to the direction that everyone else could be here too. The trailer also kind of showed them here. So unless the trailer kind of lied. The trailer also showed what the Warhammer Titan looked like, which was kind of a bummer. But oh well. He was a blue Titan with a hammer. Maybe I shouldn't have watched the trailer. It probably showed too much. I guess it's now time to recap what happened last episode and get into actually watching it. Basically, episode 1 happened, but in the Titans POV, and really how that happened and how it came to what they did. Marcel getting eaten, Ymir showing up, and how Annie beat the shit out of Reiner. How Reiner choked Annie, them raiding the place, and how everything went to hell. I liked how they showed a lot of the beginning of the show in the Titans POV. I found that kind of dope. But I'm glad they explained how episode 1 came to be and what actually happened. I like that. Oh yeah, and the Reiner suicide scene was like, oh, kind of shocking. I didn't know he was suicidal. That came out of left field. And it was disgusting. I'm glad they didn't like censor anything about that. Like, I was pretty sure they would censor it because I saw it in the trailer and looked censored. Also, yeah, the trailer spoiled me on that too. Also, Falco met Eren. I guess it's the connection I was looking for. Because Falco, I believe, is going to betray the Marlians and will side with the scouts to overtake Marlians and free the aliens. That's what I at least think. I like how they referenced the backstory that Reiner and Bertolt told Eren. They just stole that from someone else, and I like that tidbit. I found that really good. Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. I guess I'm done recapping last episode. I give it a lower score than the last two. It was directed better, in my opinion. It had more depth too. Only reason why I gave a lower score was because of the less detailed animations. So I found those scenes annoying. And the CGI horses. But that was just one scene. I wouldn't rate it 8.5 just because of that. Don't get me wrong. A lot of the animation was good. But a lot of the animation as well was less detailed too. Actually, the easier word would be inconsistent. That's what I mean. It's inconsistent last episode. Was that lightning? I feel like each episode I think gets a new director because I feel like they handle each episode differently. I just get this weird feeling. Because episode 2 had too much information, like the rotoscoping and stuff. And I think the director for that episode was trying to make it more complicated. While episode 3 director was trying to make it more simple. While episode 1 was just, I don't even, and episode 1 had too much CGI Titans. I'm wondering how episode 4 is going to be handled. I hope this episode will be amazing. Mappa, so far you're doing a pretty good job. And I don't know where this season is going to head. I'm wondering if the same quality is going to be in the other episodes too. We'll just have to find out by the end of episode 16, I guess. And see if Mappa actually did this season justice. So far, I haven't really been disappointed yet. But I really do miss the main characters and I hope they show up. I think they will show up more starting next episode. I don't think they will show up this episode. I feel like the payoff from this season is going to be well worth it and have an excellent ending. And this will be a modern classic. At least that's what I believe in. If Mappa can do the rest of the episodes justice, which from episode 1 to 3 I think they could. I've been talking for so goddamn long. I might as well just get to the episode now. I lost track of time. It's already been like 34 minutes. And I'm tired of just talking to myself. God, I'm a loady bastard. I guess let's get into the video. Transition now. This is getting awkward. Yeah. Episode 3 that I did was 2 hours long. And I somehow made it into 37 minutes for YouTube. And that's still a long time. And I do not want to do that again. My maximum I want is at least 25 minutes. I don't want to go above that again. So I'm going to try to do this a little bit faster. Because I already wasted like 37 minutes talking. I could probably condense all that into like 5 minutes, hopefully. But still, it's a lot of talking and a lot of bullshit. Yeah. So I don't make it too long and bore you guys. I don't want this to be dragged out more than it should be. I guess, let's start. The animation here kind of looks weird. It doesn't seem detailed. Okay, here it looks way more detailed. Maybe the long shots, they kind of seem off to me. Or far shots. Mr. Kruger. Wait, was that guy the one? Oh! That was the guy who was considered Owl in the previous Attack Titan to Grisha. He got the memories from his dad. Why is Eren using Kruger? Maybe that's a way to infiltrate it by using that name, but didn't he have the attack Titan was only going to live 13 years? There's no way Eren could just impersonate him. Maybe no one knew that Eren Kruger had the powers in the first place. That could be a possibility. So maybe it was a chance for Eren Yeager to like impersonate him? I don't know. Yeah, not detailed, not detailed. So what is he going to do with that letter? The letter Aaron just gave to Falco might be for his teammates to read. I kind of feel the placement of the OP came after a weird point. Destruction. Yeah. War. I don't know if I'm hearing it right. I just hear one war at the end. This doesn't have a subtitle as the last one. From one hand to another is the episode's name. The episode could be referencing the letter that Eren sent because it's from one hand to another. I don't know. They are their own military. Yeah. Also, the Warhammer is actually part of a royalty instead? Or are they actually Eldians who are royals? They're trying to keep it a secret probably so they can keep themselves safe. What devil are they talking about? Eldian? That's just propaganda. I think Marley's already being controlled by the shadows. So the nation is controlled by Tybers actually? Wait, what? Does Tiber actually have that much power? Dude, Tybers have a lot more power than I initially thought. Okay, that festival they talked about before. Are they going to try to make the Warhammer the hero that the Marlians need for hope? Yeah, that was kind of hot though. Not gonna lie. I wish a girl did that to me. So Reiner's a strategist. Animation seems off here too. What's with this face? Sorry. I'm serious, Attack on Titan is not good with long shots. At least season 4. I don't remember the first 3 seasons if they had this problem, but like season 4 the long shots. But then I do notice this in many animes though. I feel like they cannot animate long shots that great. But the background though is like spot on amazing. But like the characters in these bar shots are kind of off. They're overconfident. They look down on the Eldians. I can't believe they're adjusting the whole thing to 4K. That's how the plan before kind of went bad. You can't trust kids in that situation. That's how Marcel was also eaten too. What the? Yeah, I just find this funny. Don't know why. They have faces, but like, there's nothing on them. I find Falco running really funny for some reason. Oh, Falco's actually passing Gabby? Hell, Falco might have a chance now to become the Armor Titan. Oh, what a downer. At least give him some hope. They're making a big deal out of this. That's what I just said. See, have hope. That's the attitude, Falco. You don't know what will happen in the future. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you're gonna just die in 13 years, Falco, so I find this kind of pointless because Colt is already gonna inherit it, and they're gonna become already What? I think Gabby got it the wrong way. Dude, this is kind of wholesome. Didn't expect Attack on Titan to be so wholesome now. The animation here kind of looks off too. This is weird. See, these people are so like not moving at all, while these two are. They should have just zoomed into these two instead of like showing the backgrounds here. Kinda I find that odd. I don't know why they didn't do that. They didn't have to do this. Because look, Gabby's face just has this the whole time. I'd rather have her mouth closed. The animation's not good, they're not moving, it feels like static. I like the warrior candidates. They're pretty cool additions to the show. I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, okay, he was being sarcastic then. It's not gonna be enough. Oh, see? Okay, they think the people in paradise are demons, while everyone else also thinks that the Eldians in Marley are demons as well. So like, what is this? And now they're trying to show off that they're not demons. But the same thing could be said for the people in Paradise. So you guys should forgive them too in some way. If you're expecting other people to forgive you, or not forgive you, if you're trying to convince other people that you are not demons. So you should consider that they might not be demons as well. You know, she acts like Annie a lot. That's pretty... Dude, she looks evil now. I think he might be the Warhammer. I feel like everyone are just victims. Why does he have a baseball glove? That might mean something in the future. Wait, that's important. This line. Whoa, when the festival's over, I'm going back to my homeland. The hometown might be Paradise. I feel like he's actually going to attack during the festival. Does this mean they plan to destroy all of Marley maybe and kill everyone? I don't know. Or kill all the Marlians and save the Eldians. Take all the Titan powers or something? What is their plan? That's what I'm wondering. Who's this dude? Wait. Jaeger. So he might be part of Aaron's family? So he doesn't know that he's Aaron Jaeger. I feel like Aaron Jaeger purposely maybe wanted to come here to meet him maybe at some point or something. Because he knew that he's part of his family or something and wanted to get more information. I don't know. That could be a thought. So his uncle's part of the restorationist. What is that? And is it like a suicide charge or something? Send as Titans to the Paradise? They did that to his dad before they became a honorary Marleyan. And when they became honorary Marleyans, their family was saved from doing the thing that his uncle did. Falco Grice? Is that the name? Oh, God. Aaron's using him. What is Aaron gonna do? Just gonna listen to him? Dude, Aaron kind of looks cold here. Whoa. The doctor's crazy. Wait. Wait. My son and my daughter. Would this be Grisha Jaeger's dad then? Why does he have a baseball and a glove? And what's odd though? Zeke always does a baseball position when he throws rocks at people. And Aaron has a glove and a baseball. That could mean something. Tiber family. A family of nobles that revolted against LD and the Great Titan War 100 years ago. The Tibers joined forces with the hero Helios, to overcome the whole empire. And then bring the end of that Great Titan War. Okay, that's how it is perceived. They're basically what guided Marley for many years then, and hold influence both domestically and abroad. Really, Tiber is the head of the family. That must be the blonde-haired. The animation here kind of looks off. Oh. Well, so she's a friend then. She's helping out an actual Eldian. So she basically saved him from who knows what. There's many races here. Were they enemies? And now they're all gathered together? Bro, this is kind of dangerous. Bro, I don't think this is gonna work. Peace is not easily attained. But the animation here kind of looks off. I guess Billy's popular. Wait, this guy was from the trailer. That guy who's bowing down in front of a big crowd. Can't believe I remember so much. I don't know, this scene made me remember. Having someone like him in your country is really good. He can make friends out of anyone, really. That's how I see it. Is that true, though? I doubt it. He's gonna try to unite everyone. That might be from the trailer then. Okay. The animation here also kind of looks off. Is less detailed. I feel like they do that in a lot of wide shots. They could literally find other ways to like make it better. Oh well, whatever. I'll just have to deal with it. I feel like they didn't need to animate this episode really that great too, since it's like the calm before the storm. I can't believe they're actually having downtime in Attack on Titan. This episode actually makes me feel happy instead of like depressed. It's kind of a new feeling in Attack on Titan. I think they did this in season 3 once before too. I like these types of episodes. They're kind of cute. Oh, this is wholesome. Peak looks so sleepy. I don't know. This is the calm before the storm. I can see shit going down. Oh no! No, no! No, no, I see what's gonna happen now. Okay, okay, this is what I'm scared of now. Look, this is when they're all happy, right? I feel like during this happy time, Eren is gonna be the one to ruin this parade. I can see it coming. Damn it, it's just like during episode 1, the Titans were the villains. And they ruined the happy parade that everyone was having. Bruh, I'm scared where this is going now. I was just saying that how happy this is. Now I'm kind of going to be sad now. Aww. This proves it. I feel like Gabby's going to maybe die now. I don't know, I just feel like that. And then Reiner's going to be devastated. Huh. Can't believe the episode is over already. Damn it. I wanted more. Kind of sad now. It's over. The song is actually kind of relaxing. It's not the preview then. Okay. This must be the theater production that the Time family is going to be doing. I must be hearing. Yeah, yep, now I see what's going to happen now. Eren's going to come out like right now. This is giving that feeling. Animation here kind of seems off too. So what's happening now? Oh, is he going to show him to Eren? Did Eren maybe call for Reiner? Oh, yes, yes. Yes, oh god, no! Why did you end like this, man? Bro, no! That's not how you ended. God damn, that was an actual cliffhanger. I want to see the conversation between them. Or how Reiner's gonna react towards Eren. But anyways, that was the episode. I guess I'm gonna do the end thing where I say what my thoughts, review, other stuff, and then call it a day and go to sleep. I was actually pretty happy throughout this episode. But then, at the end, I was kind of on edge now, thinking that Eren might attack. And that promotional arc, too, kind of gave him, being more like the villain, too. They all seem happy. This is the calm before the storm. That might be the episode name. Okay, that episode was actually the calmest episode of the season so far. Not too much confusing stuff happened this episode that I had too much to talk about. Nothing major was revealed this episode. We just got more of the Tiber family and their influence, I guess, and the festival too. And the ending though, Eren meeting Reiner. That's what I'm looking forward for next week, bruh. Dude. Don't know what Eren is gonna actually do. Is Reiner gonna help Eren? I don't think so. This episode, even though it has some animation issues. Actually, I can't say animation though. It's more like some scenes were less detailed than others. Inconsistent again. Let me just say that. But it didn't really detract from my enjoyment at all. Watching Attack on Titan, I could care less about the animations. Unless it's a big hype fight scene, then I would care. But if it's just storytelling and characterizations, I wouldn't care. It's a little annoying, but it's tolerable. There were a lot of still frames here and there, but it was tolerable. You guys should see Diamond OA's season 3. That had the worst. Every scene was a still frame. It was just basically manga with just voices. But anyways, this episode was like the calm before the storm. It was getting ready for something big to happen. And I think Eren is going to be the one to attack during the festival and become how the Clock Titan and Armored Titan became the villain to the Paradis. Eren might be that one for the Marlians. That the final season is basically the reverse of the first season. So it's basically the reverse of season 1 now. I like how they do that. They show both sides and how there's no good guys or really bad guys. There's just people doing stupid things. And the Eldians who basically work for the Marlians are not bad people. They're just victims. They're just brainwashed. It's like a lot of people in a lot of the world. It's not just a typical bad guy versus good guy story. It's complicated. Yeah, Reiner is a big victim in all this. He was seen as the villain for the first 3 seasons, but really, he's not a villain at all. He's just a victim that might get saved. And I think Reiner is going to change sides. I can already tell. Falco's probably going to change sides. The other people, I don't think so. They might have to fight against each other, who knows. People will die, shit will happen, and I can see the main characters getting their hands dirty and killing these characters that we got to know. Which is kind of sad. I don't want to see that actually happen. They spent like 4 episodes on these characters, new characters now, and we got accustomed to them. We start to like them now, and then they get killed off will be tragic. That scene with Gabby and how she's so happy and blah blah blah, and how they want this to last forever kind of gave me bad vibes. You know, it's really funny if Aaron is the one to kill Gabby. I don't know. Okay, anyways, yes. It was amazing. The storytelling was amazing like always. Pacing was pretty good actually. Even though nothing big happened this episode, it still had a good pace. It still kept me invested. It made me enjoy it. And yeah, the soundtrack, I don't even know if there was a soundtrack. Let me see this again. This soundtrack is so different than Wit, because Wit, I always notice the soundtrack in the background. For some reason, it's always in my face. But like, Mappa, I can't really notice it. Oh yeah, they did actually. Okay, they did. I like this party noise up in the festival. That was pretty dope. I feel like this season had its own different style for the soundtrack, and I think it works for it. But I especially liked how the transition to the ending song. It was dope. It made me on edge and made me kind of sad for some reason. I like how this had a lot of happy soundtracks actually. Yeah, another happy soundtrack here. Okay, yeah. The soundtracks were pretty cool, and it fit the vibe for this episode. The happy vibes. The happy soundtrack was a welcome for sure. I didn't expect this episode to be a happy one. Kind of happy though. Compared to the last 3 episodes, this episode actually made me happy and excited for some reason. I don't understand this. Because in the other 3 episodes, I loved it. But it never made me happy. It made me more depressed. Attack on Titan always makes you depressed. Never makes you happy. And you already know my stats on the animation. I already knew this season won't have the best animation, mainly because of coronavirus. Maybe if I rewatch the first 3 seasons, will I notice these types of scenes? I don't know. It's kind of a given it would happen because of the coronavirus situation. They rushed production. They had to do this in a year. A staff change. So many things happened, and still, Mappa delivered. Only the few scenes are off, and the CGI for the most part is good too. I can't say it went below my expectations. I think it hit my expectations a lot. And I think it actually even surpasses it in some aspects. The animation, it kind of hit what I think it was going to hit. I knew storytelling would definitely deliver. Soundtrack, I was iffy on. I didn't know it was going to deliver. And so far, I'm like impressed kind of. And the pacing isn't even that fast too much. Only this episode 3 was kind of fast. And I kind of explained why they rushed it because it was a flashback. It was basically filling up the holes. So it wasn't too important, so they could rush it. It was expected that they would rush that. I feel like the directing in this season is really good. But yeah, anyways, I guess I don't have any theories at the moment. If I do, I'm gonna like tell it next time because my mind is all over the place. And I can't coherently think what to say right now. I guess I'm done rambling and ranting. I don't want this episode to be too long. It's already like over an hour. I could probably condense this into like 25 minutes. But yeah. And I'm probably going to comb my hair next time actually. And probably shave. Anyways. Subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to push the notification bell to be notified about my videos when it drops. Because my schedule is irregular. But I will try to make a schedule soon though. If you guys have any suggestions how I should do my reaction videos, you can just mention in the comments section down there. Okay, anyways. Mortal King and Prem Modi signs off. See you guys next time. See you for episode 5. Bye, peace. Whatever YouTubers say, I don't know. Yeah, bye. I'm gonna end this now. I don't know what I'm saying at this point.
I'm the realest one that's repping. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God.
I kind of think doing this is kind of pointless because no one is going to watch this anyway, so I'm going to keep this brief. I'm going to give my rating for this episode next time since I kind of forgot to include that. So I'll just do that next time. So I guess I'll see you guys in episode 5. When Reiner finally has that conversation with Eren. It'll be epic. Peace.